The film opens with Charlie driving to work at the auto mechanic shop she inherited from her father. Before she even gets through the door, she is already checking messages on a forum for old car enthusiasts. The forum has a strict set of rules. No photos, no phone calls, no real names. Every member goes by an alias connected to the car they own. Charlie has been talking for some time with a member who goes by the name B. They share the same passion for restoring classic vehicles, and their conversations have slowly grown into something that feels genuine and close, even though they have never met. Charlie's project at the shop is her late father's car. She has been working to restore it and get it running again. B, it turns out, is working on an old car of the exact same model at his own shop somewhere else in the country. Their conversations are full of shared knowledge, encouragement, and a mutual understanding of what it means to love something mechanical. Charlie's dream is to carry on her father's legacy, offering honest, affordable service to the people in town, the way he always did. It is why she is so well regarded there. B's real name is Bo. He works at a large automotive corporation and dreams of one day breaking away to open his own dedicated restoration business. But the corporate job consumes all his time and energy, and the dream stays just out of reach. One day in a company meeting, Bo learns he is being assigned to manage a new branch the corporation is opening. The catch: the branch will be located directly across the street from a small independent mechanic shop that offers the same services at far lower prices. The company owner sees this as a straightforward competitive opportunity. Bo, excited at the prospect of running something of his own, agrees to take it on. The next morning, Charlie and her friends hear the news about the new branch opening across from her shop. She is immediately worried. A large corporation with deep pockets and the ability to offer deals and discounts will pull customers away before she can do anything about it. What frustrates her most is the principle of it. She cannot understand why a company that size needs to plant itself in a small town just to eliminate one small competitor. She talks about it without knowing she is describing the man she has been confiding in for months. Her friends rally around her. Izzy comes up with an idea: convert part of the workshop into a nail salon to create a secondary income stream. The waiting area already has customers sitting idle while their cars are serviced. Izzy has a substantial following on social media and is confident she can bring clients in. Charlie is not entirely enthusiastic about the idea, but she agrees. The next day, the shop is transformed on one side, and Izzy's friends are already there filling the space. Charlie puts on a smile and gets on with it. Bo arrives in town and stays with his friend Jordan. Jordan is surprised to learn that Bo is the one managing the new branch. He is even more surprised to learn that Bo has been talking to a woman online for a long time without ever trying to meet her in person. Bo insists he is happy with things as they are and does not want to complicate it. Jordan tells him he is kidding himself. Bo changes the subject and asks Jordan to help him understand the town and its people. Jordan agrees and takes him out. Bo visits Charlie's shop under the guise of accompanying Jordan, who is interested in the nail salon. Bo tells Charlie he is there because he loves old cars and wants to get a sense of how the shop operates. Charlie talks warmly about what the shop means to her and her frustration about the new corporate branch opening across the street. Bo listens to all of it and says nothing about his connection to it. The attraction between them is visible. Their friends notice it immediately, but Bo says goodbye and leaves before anything comes of it. He asks Jordan not to tell anyone about his role in the company branch. That night, Charlie messages B about what is happening with the shop, keeping the details vague. B responds with warmth and encouragement, telling her not to give up. She takes comfort in it without knowing she is talking to the same person who spent the day pretending to be someone else in her workshop. The branch opens and Bo immediately pushes heavy discounts on customers, specifically targeting the pricing that makes Charlie's shop competitive. He makes clear to staff that the strategy is temporary. Keep undercutting until the small shop closes, then raise prices once the market is controlled. That same night, Bo and Charlie run into each other at a bar. Jordan is with Bo. Charlie is with her friends. Bo challenges her to a game of pool, and she accepts. They play well together, and their friends are delighted. Charlie pulls back at the last moment, and the evening ends without anything more happening. The following day, Bo presents a personal passion project to the company owner, a proposal to launch a dedicated old car restoration service. The owner is enthusiastic and tells Bo he will greenlight it as soon as the new branch is performing well and has achieved its targets. Bo leaves the meeting energized and heads straight to the branch. He finds Charlie and her friends already there, checking out what the company offers. He and Charlie end up talking alone. While they talk, one of the branch employees calls out to Bo by name. Charlie realizes who he is. She confronts him, not just about working for the company, but about visiting her shop to scope out her operation while pretending to be curious about cars. Bo tries to explain himself. Charlie will not hear it and walks away. He goes after her, but she says enough to make him stop. She tells her friends everything. They are sympathetic and furious on her behalf. Meanwhile, Izzy has arranged a press interview to draw attention to what Charlie's shop is facing. Charlie speaks on camera about the history of the workshop and what her father built there. The response from the community is strong. People rally around her. One local woman goes so far as to walk across the street and tell the branch directly what she thinks of them. That night, Charlie finishes the restoration of her father's car and tries the engine. It starts. She messages B immediately. He is genuinely delighted for her. She brings her friends to a restaurant the next day to celebrate and tells them everything. The car running, how happy B was for her, all of it. Her friends push her to finally meet him in person. She agrees and sends B a message asking to meet at the restaurant. He says yes. Bo arrives at the restaurant with Jordan. He is nervous about meeting a woman he has only known through text. He sends Jordan in first to look. Jordan spots Charlie and freezes. He goes back to Bo and tells him he could not get a clear look. Bo goes to check for himself. He sees Charlie. He knows exactly what this means and cannot figure out what to do. In the end, he walks in and pretends he is there to meet a friend. He sits near her without revealing himself, tries to inch toward honesty, and fails. Charlie tells him she is waiting for someone much better than him and sends him away. She waits alone in the restaurant for a long time and eventually sends B a message telling him not to contact her again. Bo sends an apology claiming a sudden emergency. She does not reply. With the shop under financial pressure, Charlie reluctantly decides to sell her father's restored car to pay down the debt. A buyer arrives and likes it and hands over a check. At the last second, Charlie cannot go through with it. She drives the car back to the workshop and sits with it and cries. Her friends arrive and find her like that. When they learn what happened, Izzy proposes using the nail salon's earnings to cover the debts instead. The workshop would need to close temporarily, but it would survive. Charlie seizes on the idea, and her mood shifts. She goes home and replies to Bo's messages for the first time since the restaurant. She tells him she forgives him, and explains she is closing the shop temporarily to restructure. She is sad about it, but she has a plan. At the same time, Bo goes to the company owner and reports that the shop across the street has closed. He has done exactly what was required. He asks the owner to begin the restoration project as promised. The owner tells him he has reconsidered, and the project is off the table. Bo resigns on the spot. He goes to find Charlie and tells her he left the company. He invites her to an old car show and she accepts. They spend the day together moving between the cars, taking photographs, talking the way they talked before everything got complicated. Afterward, Bo takes her to his house to continue the afternoon. There, Charlie sees Bo's car parked outside. She recognizes it immediately. The same model, the same details she and B have been discussing for months. She stops. She looks at the car and then at Bo. The pieces fall into place. She walks out without a word. Bo follows her and tries to explain. She tells him he lied to her twice, once as the branch manager and once as B, and drives away. A month passes. Charlie is not well. The energy has gone out of her. Her friends watch it happen and eventually tell her plainly that she is miserable because she loves him and she needs to stop pretending otherwise. They tell her to go find him and give him one more chance. She agrees. She tracks Bo down to a diner outside town. She walks in and tells him directly. She forgives him. She could not stay away from him, and she loves him. Bo hears her out and then gets down on one knee. She says yes. They leave the diner together to a room full of strangers who are unreservedly happy for them. A year later, Charlie and Bo have opened a workshop together dedicated entirely to restoring old cars. Two dreams that spent years within reach of each other have finally arrived at the same place. The film ends here.